Good afternoon everyone and welcome to the Debates and Insights channel. My name is Adrian and today I will share an insight on what it takes to be a successful management consultant. This will help you understand more about the profession and hopefully entice you to pursue a career in consultancy. If it's your first time here and you want to expand your knowledge on science, technology, education, culture and entertainment and learn new insights that can help your personal and professional growth, start now by subscribing and clicking the bell below so that you don't miss anything. What does a management consultant do? Well, dress fancy and speak using pompous phrases like, we will ensure a seamless transition to a state-of-the-art operating model that will enact a paradigm shift in your organizational culture. Right? What does that even mean? Now, joke aside, even though what I said is true, in short, a management consultant works with client organizations to help them achieve better outcomes and improve their business performance by providing expert advice and expertise. Why can't the clients do this on their own? Well, there are quite a few reasons, but most of the time is related to a lack of in-house capability or availability to dedicate a specific resource to solve the challenge they have. How will the consultants work? Firstly, they will get the lay of the land. They will engage with stakeholders, run workshops or interviews to understand the challenges the client faces and set the end objectives and benefits. Secondly, they'll design a solution with input from the client and support the implementation stage by embedding the change to create new ways of working and leave the client in a happy place, helping the business save X amount of money or improve their efficiency. If this occurs, it will help build trust and establish a long-term relationship that will make the client put that consultancy business on his or her speed dial. Simple, right? Though it might sound straightforward, truth is it's quite tricky to get those successful outcomes as every client environment you meet is different. There are other challenges, other organizational cultures. Times seems to shrink every single time and stakeholder requirements evolve most likely in every single case. This is what makes it also very exciting because you have to come up with ideas, develop solutions together, win people over, and deliver something that will instill a positive change in the lives of others. All of this meeting new people from various backgrounds, industries, and building long-standing relationships that can even turn into friendships. Now let's talk about the character traits and skills I believe will help you build a successful career. There are 6 traits that I think are invaluable to this profession. Number 1, be flexible. And I don't mean doing gymnastic type splits like Van Damme. Flexibility means the ability to adapt to different work cultures, different personality types, new challenges, new locations. Sometimes the projects will not always be a whisker away from where you live. For example, my worst commute was 4.5 hours per day and my best one was 15 minutes. Win some, lose some, right? Be disciplined. Work hard and smart, manage the time you have and structure your work. In most situations, you will need to get things done in a very short period of time. Number 3, be confident. Confidence is all about the attitude you have. You know your stuff, that is why you're there, for your expertise. Also be humble whilst being confident in your approach. Number 4, be persistent. There will be bumps along the way, things will not go as planned and most likely people will be resistant to change. You should never give up, accept the friction, try approaching things from a different angle, learn and move on. Always do things with passion and put your heart to it because this is what will persuade people. Number 5, be a problem solver. No project assignment is the same. You might have a similar challenge to solve, but surely you'll have different people to work with and that will make it unique every time. A solution that worked for client A might not work for client B, and you need to use the collective brain power to generate ideas, select the right ones, and turn it into a successful solution. The last one, number 6, be empathetic and build rapport. You're working in a client environment with various stakeholders, all with different backgrounds, behaviors, and personalities. The success of every project is defined by what the organization and its people think of the result. This is defined through the view of others. So above it all, the human factor matters most. Build rapport with others by being an active listener, showing genuine empathy in your approach, and understanding the world through their perspective by reading their emotions and calibrating your response accordingly. This will help capture people's interest. They will want to help you succeed in your endeavors, as they will understand as well the benefits that they'll get, and therefore your success becomes their success and the business's success. Now let's go through the skills I believe you need to master this profession. I've grouped these into 4 categories. Number 1 is networking. Keeping in touch with previous colleagues. Expanding your network by getting to know people in your work environment that you don't normally work with. Becoming known to or building relationships with client senior managers that you don't normally work with. Expanding your network through professional associations or events. Doing online networking, such as using LinkedIn. Or networking through social events. Number 2, developing opportunities. Engaging with clients or potential clients to develop a value proposition. Organizing structured workshops to identify potential approaches to identified challenges. Making written proposals or bid responses for work engagements. Number 3, executing consulting assignments. Analyzing problems and developing potential solutions. Working with clients to develop solutions and build support for recommended approaches. Making presentation of findings and recommendations. Authoring consulting reports. Influencing client management to accept recommendations and always use quality as your main weapon. Number 4, professional presence. Thought leadership, writing original materials on current issues and trends, or speaking at professional events and conferences. The list I've presented is not exhaustive, but it provides you with a solid start from which you can assess yourself by rating your enjoyment level, effectiveness in doing this, and as well the potential you think you have for each of the categories I've mentioned and the topics. Everything that I've presented can be mastered even if you don't have a natural propensity for some of the skills listed here. It is all a journey of continuous improvement. If you really want this and you feel your heart pumping with excitement, go after it and make it happen. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed it and you found my suggestions helpful. Come to the dark side. We have cookies. I'm keen on hearing your thoughts on what other skills you think are essential to succeed in this business. And if you haven't done it by now, don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button below to ensure you get looped in on all the future debates and insights. Till the next time, remember to prove your existence by thinking.